Hey photographers, I am Keita with Keita's Works Photography, and today I am here to show you and give you a tutorial on removing objects in Photoshop with the distraction removal tool. And I cannot wait to show you. It's not going to take long at all. And I am going to show you three different things or three different options of removing things with this removal tool. So removing electrical wires, removing people, and then everything else or anything else, okay? So let's get into today's video. And before we do, if you're new here, welcome. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's free for you to do so. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. So now let's get into this removing objects in Photoshop tutorial. So the first demonstration I'm going to show you with this distraction removal tool is to remove these awful electrical cords. Now this isn't the final photo. I've actually already given this client the photos. I had this photo shoot a little bit ago, but I want to show you how to remove these tools, these wires with the tool. So in the past, you may have had to use the spot healing brush tool, the clone tool. You may have been able to use maybe a generative fill, whatever, but it took a little bit more time. Now with this remove tool, you'll come here. So the same button here where you would go for the spot healing brush, you're gonna come here and actually click on remove tool. So when we come and click on remove tool, you can come up to the top of the screen and it says find distractions. And then it's a one-click removal for wires and cables. You don't have to do anything else after you click this button. It's just gonna do its work using AI. So I'm gonna click on remove wires and cables and it's gonna do its work. So give it some time, It's reading the photo. I can check my notifications while it's doing that quickly. And there we have it. It wasn't even a minute later. I should have timed it. But there you have it. The wires are completely gone with no manipulation by me. As you can see, I checked my phone, notifications, while this was doing its work right here in Photoshop. And you can't even see any issues with this. I wish I would have known about this a while ago, like when I actually edited this photo, because it would have saved me some heartache and some time, okay? So that is removing wires and cables with the distraction removal tool here in Adobe Photoshop. Now let's move on to the next tutorial. So now let's move on to the next demonstration, which is removing people using that distraction removal tool. So again, this is an old photo of a client. And as you can see, there's a lot of people out here on the Atlanta Beltline in the background. And so I'm going to go back to this tool. So obviously remember we went here to the spot healing brush and change this to the remove tool and then go up to the top, click find distractions. And it's not a one-click removal like the wires and cables, but we're gonna go to editable. We're gonna go to editable and click on people. And it's going to search for people in the photo that is not the subject. And select those people, and you get to review them before it makes any final removals. So let's see what it does. All right. So it has selected the people in the background that is not the subject. And as you can see, the people that are outlined are like in this pink color. So if you feel like, okay, this is wrong or whatever, you can easily adjust it by holding the option button. And you'll see, and you can't, let me blow this size up of the tool. So you still can't really see it that well, but in the middle of the circle, there's a plus if you want to add to the selection, and then there's a minus if you want to remove. So I'm going to make this smaller because there is one person back here that it did not pick up. So I'm just going to color around this person here. And this is a lot of people, so I'm curious to see how this will work. And so I'm just gonna fill that in there. And then once you are good with the selection, obviously I would spend a little bit more time trying to get this person here, but for demonstration purposes, we're not gonna do that today. But once you get what you want, you're gonna click the check mark at the top and it's gonna do its work. So let's see what it comes up with. It's removing the area. It is going to tell you what it's doing along the way. It's going quite fast, so that is intriguing. All right, and so now it's done. As you can see, it removed those people from the background. Did a pretty good job, except for I don't really like what it did here. But for the most part, it did pretty good. Obviously, you can edit this as you choose, but poof, the people are gone. Okay, so now for the final demonstration. So in this photo, I love the angle of the photo, but there is an awful, awful trash can in the background, okay? Depending on where the trash can is located, like in this one, it could be a lot of work for you to remove it on your own, but the removal tool will help with this as well. You kind of saw this in the demonstration with removing people, but you'll see it here as well. I'm just gonna blow this picture up so it makes it a little bit easier for me to get in at this trash can. So I'm going to blow up the brush a little bit, and I'm actually going to kind of like paint over this trash can with the brush. So I am going, and you don't wanna it's okay to go overlap like other items a little bit, but you don't want to do it so much to the point where the AI tool will remove that as well. So, and you want to make sure you also get shadows, because then it will just be like a huge call out that AI was used. So once you get this highlighted, you're going to let go. And it's going to do its thing. It's going to do just like it did before with the removal of the people. And then we get to see an outcome here. And look at that, y'all. Like, yes, like this is really good. Like, come on, Adobe Photoshop with that removal of that item. So make it smaller here. As you can see, that trash can, poof, gone. It is no longer in that photo. We do not have to see that ugly trash can in the background. So that is that. All right, photographers, so I hope you enjoyed this video of seeing this tutorial and this demonstration of removing objects in Adobe Photoshop using the distraction removal tool. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. It is free for you to do so and helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Make sure you share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks so they can learn about this as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.